So welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. Today is day 6 of breath. So come lie on your back and let's move. Come. So lying on your back, your knees are bent, your feet are flat on the floor. And just have a sense of the floor beneath you, that contact between the soles of your feet, sacrum, the buttocks, the length of your spine, the way your shoulder blades rest on the floor, the way your arms rest on the floor, the back of your head, and soften into your face. And then just deepen your breath into your belly. I love the pause moment, or this kind of funny suspended moment at the top of the inhalation before I descend into the exhalation. And then this deep, dark pause at the end of the exhalation before I rise into the inhalation. If you've ever been on a trampoline, it feels like a trampoline to me. There's that moment where you're bouncing down, and you're still going down, but you're almost on the way up. And then when you're all the way up, you're still not quite going up anymore, but you're not coming down anymore. So yeah, I love those moments of pause in the breath. So as you move today, just hear the moments between the breath. So begin to travel with your knees from side to side. And as you move, just hear how you connect to your breath. How do you hear this moment in your body? How do you bring your attention and awareness into your body? Nice. So reach your arms overhead so they rest on the floor. And if you've got something going on with your arms, maybe your elbow is bent, maybe your hand is a bit off the floor, it doesn't really matter. Just rest your arms upwards a little bit or a lot. And then push down into your feet and lift your hips up, rising up through your hips. And so just pause there. Your arms are overhead, your hips have lifted. And then lower your spine to the floor. Lift your feet off the floor and bring your hands and your knees to touch. Push your hands into your knees. And then lower your feet down, lower your arms overhead, and lift up through your hips. So hear your breath as you do this. You can lift one foot and then the other off the floor. Push your hands into your knees into your hands. If you're finding that your arms don't like this movement, then just keep your arms straight up towards the ceiling. And so your arms just stay upwards. And then when your knees arrive, you push your knees into your hands. Or drop your arms overhead as you inhale. And lowering down, exhaling, 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 push. Have a pause. Inhaling, rising up through your hips. And then exhaling, exhaling, exhaling. Push your knees into your hands, pause. One more time. Inhaling, rise through your hips. And then exhaling, 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 push. Pause on the push. Your chin is tucking in, your hands are pushing into your knees are pushing into your hands. And then let your left foot just touch the floor. And then bring it back up and push it. Let your right foot touch the floor. So how do you keep your breath slow and steady as we do this? So for me, inhaling as I lower. And then exhaling as I come back. Maybe I begin to straighten my leg out as I go down. And then coming back. So slow it down and hear the strength of your abdominal muscles. Definitely there's tremoring going on, but that's okay. You're just engaging the core, you're engaging your body. So take the tremoring as a sign of engagement rather than a sign of weakness. Just go, wow, great, I'm doing it. One more time each side. What are you breathing? How are you breathing? Nice. Bring both feet to the floor. Bring your arms out into a T. And then let your right hand fly in front of your face like a helicopter. And then reach your right hand over towards the left like you're reaching for your alarm clock, above your head and above your hand. Nice. Come all the way back. Hand travels back like a helicopter to the floor. And then left hand travels across over towards the right hand or a little bit above it. And just travel from side to side, hearing your breath, moving with your breath as you go. So often for me, it's the stretchy bit here that I'm inhaling into. And then as I travel back to center into a smaller space, it's exhaling. And then I'm inhaling as I reach into the alarm clock. But I don't think there's, find your way. In this moment, you might be moving really fast. You might be really having a very steady breath beneath your movement. And then you're moving very fast above your movement. Who knows? Just find what suits you today. And then come all the way back to land on the floor. Nice. Bend your elbows. Bring your arms to your belly. Nice. Roll over onto your side and come all the way up into your cat pose. So hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips, and we're just going to do a shoulder shrug. So shoulder shrug is where just your shoulders are moving forward and backwards. So forwards and backwards. Just your shoulder shrug. Nice. So last month we did Kung Fu Bunny. So Kung Fu Bunny is where you lean your weight over towards the left. You lift your right knee off the floor. You keep your right knee bent and you endeavor to bring your right knee up towards your right elbow or your shoulder. And then you bring your knee back to the floor. So this time you're going to do Kung Fu Bunny where you bring your knee up towards your elbow shoulder. And then you straighten your leg long and swing your right leg over towards the left and look over your left shoulder. So squeeze. I'm going to exhale as I squeeze up. And then I'm going to inhale as I lengthen. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Next time you bring your foot all the way over, pause there. So draw your knee up. And then right foot's over towards the left. And just pause there, leaning into the right side of your waist. Hearing your neck is lengthening, your shoulders are engaged, your waist is stretching. Nice. Come back, both knees to the floor, other side. So left knee up towards your left shoulder, Kung Fu Bunny. And then left foot all the way over towards the right. Exhaling as you rise. Inhaling as you lengthen. Exhaling. Inhaling. So you can go slower. How do you really harness you? It's like harnessing a wild horse on the run, you know? It's like this amazing sense of so many dynamics. It's like multitasking within yourself. It's quite phenomenal. Lean your left foot over towards the right, pause there, look over your shoulder. Now you just breathe into that left side of your neck, left side of your rib cage. Nice. Bring both knees to the floor. Push back into your downward dog, stretching back through your feet, your heels, your legs. Maybe have a bit of a wiggle. It's always nice. Nice. Walk all the way forward to the front, towards your hands. Bring your elbows to your knees. Pause there. And just let your spine settle into the fact that it's rising up. Nice. Hands to your knees. Pause there. And then come all the way up to stand. Wow, what a gorgeous morning. There was a really big frost here this morning. So yeah, we covered our potatoes last night. I put cardboard down and then you also put cloth on top. So our potatoes are safe. So standing tall, front of your mat. Just feel your feet beneath you, the length of your spine, the whole of your body. Nice. Reach your arms wide, bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down. Hands to the floor. Tuck your chin in as you exhale. Bring your hands to your shins as you inhale. Hands to the floor. Step your right foot back. And just pausing there. Feel the length of that back leg, the depth of that back leg. Nice. So hop your back foot so it's flat to the floor. Right foot is flat on the floor. Bring your left elbow to your left thigh. And then reach your right hand forward. And then slowly, listening to your shoulder as you go, sweep your right hand all the way back towards your right thigh. Reach your left hand up. Nice. Bring your left forearm down to your left thigh. Reach your right arm over. And then turn towards the floor. Bring your fingertips to the floor. And then sweep again. Listening to your shoulder. If your shoulder doesn't do this, then find your version. Reach your left hand up. And sweep your right hand down. What is your breath doing now? For me, it's inhale. And as I come down, it's exhale. Nice. One more time. Inhale. I feel like a superhero. And one last time. Exhale. Nice. Bring your right hand to the floor. Turn your back toes. Drop your knee to the floor. Walk your left foot a bit towards the left side of your mat. Bring both hands to the floor. And stretch out through the front leg. So if for any reason your knee doesn't like being on the floor, then you can do this movement with your back knee hovering off the floor. Sometimes just literally because we don't kneel much, our knees can become tenderized to the fact that we're kneeling in yoga. Quite interesting. And so either keep your knee on the floor or knee off the floor. See what's right. Nice. Bring your left hand to your left knee. Again, you can stretch your back leg if you wish, or keep your knee on the floor. Twist by drawing your left hand back into wing and just pause there. Wing is where your nails are resting on the side of your face. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Lift your back knee. Hop, 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 hop. All the way forward. Bring your feet together. Bending your knees. Roll up. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Come all the way down. Hands to the floor. Forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest and look forward. Hands to the floor. Step your left foot back. And pause in your lunge. So last night I had a Zoom yoga class last night between 6:30 and 7:30. And afterwards I went down for a swim in the sea. And I was supposed to only go down for a little dip. And we went for a really long swim. It was really glorious. I was so cold. Oh my God. So turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle. Bring your right elbow to your right thigh and reach your left hand forward. And then begin to sweep. So the reason why I'm telling you this is that I had last night around 8:30 or so, maybe 8:45. I had my feet in the sink. It was just so glorious. It's so wonderful, the small things that make a huge difference. Touch your fingers to the floor. So how do you resource yourself in your day? What are you doing that brings you joy? And sweeping through your arms, coming down. Are you making time to build your inner resources? Are you providing a sense of okayness and wellness to the inside of you while you're here, which is really amazing? How super cool. Hand to the floor. Drop your back knee to the floor. Walk your right foot over towards the right side of your mat. Bend your front knee. Stretch it out. And just feel that. You're making time in your day. You're here. You're listening. You're breathing. You're building an inner sense of resource. So as you travel, feel the whole of your body, from the soles of your feet to the palms of your hands. Have a sense that you're moving in space in this moment. You're breathing, being. You're here now. One more time. Nice. Stretch through your back leg. And pause for a moment there. And either drop your back knee to the floor or keep your knee in the air. And bring your right hand into wing. And pause there. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Hop, 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 hop. All the way forward. Both feet together. Slowly rolling up. And reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Palms come to rest to the front of your chest. So you can use a wall for this, or we're going to try and do it without a wall. So let's see what happens. Okay, so have a wall handy. Have the wall to your left as a handy wall. So swing your right foot behind your left foot, just a little bit, just literally step it behind. You should have balance there. And then tuck your right elbow in and reach your right hand up. So my right foot is behind the left one, so it's over towards the left, and my right hand is reaching up towards the ceiling. If you want, bring your left hand to the wall here, and then just lean over towards the left with your right hand. Reach your left hand down towards your knee. Come back up to stand. And again. Either have your left hand on the wall or lean over towards the left with your right arm. Come back up. One more time. Leaning towards the left. Nice. And come all the way back up. Change sides. So have the wall to your right side. Sweep your left foot behind you. Tuck your left elbow in, reach it up. And then lean towards the wall over towards the right with your left hand. And come back up. And again, lean. You can have your right hand on the wall if you wish. Lean. One more time. Lean. Nice. Come all the way down. Sit on your bum. So bring your feet wide. Bring them as wide as feels comfortable and find what tells you that you're comfortable. So if you're feeling like your lower back is really struggling, then you're not comfortable. So bring your feet closer or put something underneath your bum. Just grab a book, a block, a pillow, a jumper, roll up your yoga mat. Okay, so hear what feels really uncomfortable and find a way of managing that. So change it somehow. Okay, so tuck your right elbow in and then bring your left hand behind you and then dive with your right hand over towards the left foot and drop your forehead down in the direction of your left knee. And then rise back up. Bring your right hand to your left, to bring your left hand to your right thigh, and then reach your right hand up again. And this time, drop your right hand overhead down towards the left foot. So we're going sideways. Nice. Turn, bring your left hand behind you, reach your right hand down to your left foot. So all the time, it's the same hand and the same foot. We're just doing it in two different ways. One is a forward bend over the leg. Turn, hold on to your right thigh, reach your arm up, and then it's a side bend over towards the left foot. Nice. Again, turn towards the left foot, reach down. What are you doing with your breath? Reaching up and side bend and pause there. Feel your breath. Sometimes when I come into a pose and I start breathing in it, I realize that I was holding my breath to hold it for a short while. So I come out of it a bit and be in a more wholesome place So I'm still breathing and connecting, but I'm not as deep into it. And it feels better. Nice. Turn towards your foot. Bring your right hand down to your left foot. Just pausing there. Head is down towards your knee. Nice. Other side. So bring your right hand beside your right thigh, and then reach your left hand down towards your right foot. Drop your head down towards your right knee. And then sweep your right hand over to your left thigh. Reach your right hand up and side bend down towards the right foot. Nice. Come back up. Twist towards the right foot. Reach towards it with your left hand. Rising. Bring your right hand to your right thigh. Side bend towards the right foot. Nice. Turn towards the right foot. Your right hand is beside you. Left hand is coming down. Now one more time. Hold on to your left leg. Reach your right hand up. No, left hand up. Sorry. And leaning over towards the right foot. Those of you who are new to this yoga with me, so I'm really dyslexic. And so my lefts and my rights aren't a clear thing in my body. And so sometimes it's fine and I'll go for a while and it's fine. And then there's a moment like that where I have no idea which one is which. And then leaning towards the right foot. Bring your left hand down and drop your head down. And I even have my lefts and my rights written on my hands and feet. Yeah, sometimes it's just nice. Coming all the way back up. Come into a cross-legged position if that's comfortable for you, or come lie on the floor. And just bring your hands to one to your chest, one to your belly. And just find that moment of pause at the beginning and the end of your breath. Nice. So if you have time, lie down. And take this practice into your day. You know, as you breathe in your day, I know you're doing it. Just try and bring your awareness to it. And I'm like, I can only speak for myself. I'm so oblivious. I'm like, la la la. And then I come back to my mat. I'm like, God, have I been breathing since I was here last? And so, yeah, try and weave a sense of awareness or connection to your breath throughout your day. And not just when you're out of breath. You know, I can think of yesterday when I was swimming, how I lifted my head and I was a bit out of breath and huffing and puffing, or when I cycled home, you know, but the rest of my day is a little bit blurry around what I was doing with my breath. So I'm going to pay more attention today. I'm going to see if I can weave awareness into my breath, into my day. So have a wonderful day, and I will see you all again tomorrow. It's so nice. I'm loving this breath thing. Yeah, it's very enjoyable. So thanks for joining me. So great. If you want any information about anything that we do here at Norther, just info@norther.com and you'll get Team Norther. Dun, 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 dun. My awesome sister, Sinead. So great. It was just such a pleasure to be here with you today. If you are enjoying this, if you're feeling benefit, contribution would be really, really wonderful. So PayPal, Revolut, Patreon, or you can drop it in your post box, my post box, not your post box, my post box. And yeah, great. It's just, if you feel benefit from this, maybe share it with family, friends, workmates. So great. Be well, be awesome, and most importantly, be you. Great. I will see you for day 7 tomorrow. Whole week. It just trickles on by. Great. Ciao for now.